and welcome to Valentin Consulting's YouTube channel. My name is Dr. Daisy Valentin, the CEO of Valentin Consulting, and I am thrilled to invite you to this lovely YouTube channel. Oh my God, I'm already starting to get my throat crazy. Excuse me. Where we host our exclusive guest speaker series that we launched back in May 2024. Our channel is dedicated to provide high quality insights and discussions on ground around accounting, business, coaching, offering valuable content from entrepreneurs, professionals, and organizations throughout the area of our local community, globally and nationally. Now, we have a wonderful speaker today, and of course, myself and my throat wants to start, excuse me, wants to go ahead of me, as we know, and we are live, people, okay? This is happening live. And I'm losing my voice. Oh my God. I'm losing my voice. And we are live from North House. Thank you, Jose, for inviting us here. We have a wonderful guest speaker, and it's Jose from North House. And Jose, I want you to tell us a little bit about you. Tell us about what you do at North House. How did you come to North House? And I apologize that before this live, I was fine, people. So
take a deep
now I'm going to give it over to him.
Good morning, YouTube. Anyone who follows Dr. Daisy's channel. My name is Genchi. I am the GM here at North House in Minneapolis. And it's a pleasure to see you, and meet you and a little get to know me. So we we run the North House co-working space. So yeah, how are you feeling, Dr. Daisy?
I'm feeling better now. Thank you. Like we had our little review before being live, and now all of a sudden I'm live, and my voice just wants to go. But Jose, I'm gonna give a little summary because you are very humble. Okay, you are very humble. He's very humble. He doesn't want to talk about himself, but I'm gonna talk about you. Okay, I'm gonna talk about you. So Jose uses his expertise to bridge cultural gaps and assist in the Latino community at North House. So if you've ever been to an event here at North House, which I've been to many events with different organizations, it's a space that a lot of people love to come, brings in community. And not only that, he's tailored it to help support all different types of organizations, from education, healthcare, legal assistance, and he empowers individuals to thrive and navigate their challenges that they face, but also by providing this wonderful space as the GM, helping other organizations. Now, North House is what kind of space? Talk to us about how does North House help the community?
Yes, so we are a co-working space where we foster community. One of our visions and purposes is to ignite human potential. So, entrando a la comunidad, hablando en español, es algo muy especial porque estamos en el corazón de Northwood, lo que conlleva y hace una diferencia a todo emprendedor, cualquiera hacer sus sueños, su empresa, su emprendimiento una realidad. So it's a very, very special community. There's great co-working spaces out there, but one of the key elements, it's our members and all of their dreams, everything that they pursue, it's very special. So it's muy especial.
So do you feel that they foster better connections because they work together as the co-working space? Not only are they have their own businesses in the space, but they bring that connection that helps them, with different culture communities, right? I believe that that's what you're trying to create here.
Yes, exactamente. Aparte del lenguaje o de diferentes emprendimientos, es como ser tú en una comunidad de que posiblemente tu compañía, tu visión es diferente, pero crear esa comunidad de poder ayudarnos porque todos tenemos un diferente conocimiento, una diferente capacidad. Eso nos ayuda a elevarse unos con otros.
Okay, people, now he's speaking Spanish because we said it was going to be bilingual today. But, he's just mentioning how this space helps each individual business become a culture of its own, bringing their different cultures and working together in a workspace that houses various different businesses, right? They're various different businesses. And although it allows us to also see and foster, sorry, we lost you, Jose, for a second there, but it also helps foster the community. You know, there's many workplaces, I call it workspaces or workplaces or things like that. And I've been to many, you know, and it's the difference between the culture that everybody's having here, right? The difference that they are bringing in together to do that, right? So one of the things that I wanted to ask is, what are some of the initiatives that help North House, you know, help with the families? Like you said, you're right here in the North Loop. How does it help some of the families in this area too, with the businesses, like for people to get to know who North House is and how North House helps in the community? How does that empower the different Latino families?
Yes, absolutely. You can hear me? Can you hear me?
No, not yet. I think we got to pause it.
Well, let's go to one.
Do it from over here. There you go.
There you go. We're back on.
We're back on site.
So going back to Dr. Dacey's question, I believe, and that's one of the things on our end, it's supporting, right? We support, like if you have a nonprofit or anything that you dream of, it's just knowing that this space is for you. It's for your institution, for your venture, for your dreams. We love people.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's important to know that aside from like your color, your language, it's so special. Es muy especial. Y es un privilegio estar acá. Y yo soy testigo de, por ser obviamente latino, extender la invitación.
And where are you from? Because
Yes, okay.
he really loves Puerto Rico, and I've adopted him into the Puerto Rican family, by the way. But where are you actually from?
Yes, so I am from Acapulco, Guerrero, Mexico.
Woohoo!
Right there, and yes, my second home definitely is Puerto Rico. Vamos para la isla.
That's right. That's right. So what you were talking about is really essential in our community right now, because a lot of people are being, you know, scared to go out, scared to be around, you know, different communities, different spaces, even individuals that have businesses, right? That feel that they don't have an opportunity to be seen or even to spread the word about their business, right? Because they're worried about everything that's going on in our world today, right? So how does this help them by you opening up the space to people that need it, right? That need it for business purposes, right? That are coming here to advance their business, right? And I think that's what North Health does in this area. I mean, it's a very good location, people. It's a very nice location. It's not like the Twin City downtown. Like it's a little, it looks really nice. I really like it out here, by the way. It's easy to find. I don't know about anybody else, but it's easy to find. So how does that really help the community understand what North House is doing? Is North House doing different initiatives to be recognized out there so people know that you're here, so that they can get an opportunity to, you know, be part of, you know, North House, as, you know, getting a space and things like that?
Yes, absolutely. And please, I know that we're just getting into the question, but we're here in the North Loop. Please email me, contact me, even if you could reach out to Dr. Dacey. And also, before we proceed, I want to give a huge shout out to Joey, who's here behind cameras. And here's a clear example about being community.
Exactly.
How we can help each other grow, elevate. And here's a clear example, because me coming into North House, Joey was already in here, but me as a Latino, I was not aware of like all of these great nonprofits, these institutions like Latino Lead, Joey with his cinematic creations. Yes, even you, Dr. Dacey, too. That's one of the things also, which as Latinos, sometimes we don't, is it our fear or is it the fact?
Or we hold back. We hold back things
We
because
hold back.
because of fear and or because we don't know the language, like because we don't speak English very well. We don't, things like that. But thank you to Joey. That's right. Let's do Cinematics Creation for making this on site happen. And you said a couple things that I usually say towards the end. So we still got a few more minutes here. He's like, we are live, so this is how it works.
Right.
This is how it works. This is
organic.
exactly. So so how can community organizations find you? Because I know that you host a lot of networking events here, and many times people don't know that you're here, right? I didn't know that you were here until I did when something with Latino Lead, you know what I mean? So a lot of people do not know that you're here. And I know you mentioned we can put your information in our comments later for people to reach out to you or reach out to me, Dr. Valentin. But how do we get groups that are, in support groups that are underrepresented groups, okay, that don't know you're here, but you're trying to help the community. You're trying to use your space for that, right? You're trying to be that support. And I know you do it because I've been at so many different events in the past year, and getting to know you, getting to know North House and the people that we've been coming around and seeing how the different communities in this space have been part of it as well, which is really nice.
It's very nice and it's very special. Para toda mi audiencia de habla hispana, en español, estamos aquí a tus órdenes. Y going back to what Dr. Dacey's asked, it's networking. It's just building relations. It's like being, there's so many great, networking, like we have Latino Lead, we have the networking exchange, Mauricio, like all of these great people that put together deep organizations that put these events together for us to elevate, to grow, and to expand. Because keep in mind that all of our knowledge could be shared at a networking, event. And
Exactly.
It's key, and sometimes it's free too. It's
exactly. I mean, and it's all about your worth, right? I feel that, by you providing a space where people can come, whether it costs something, whether it's a sponsorship, whatever it is for that organization, and I'm just throwing stuff out there, I shouldn't say that. but what individuals don't realize is networking is a key factor, and North House is providing the space to allow people to not only have a business here, right? Have the space as a business. Of course, you have to pay people; it's not free for the business space, but the space also comes with some beneficial items. Like you stated, like it comes with the opportunity to network with other organizations in this space. Also to open up the space, like you mentioned, for Latino Lead and other organizations to host here, their events because they're part of this space. And also, you also mentioned something that there's other organizations or other similar things like North House that collaborate with you guys as well to kind of like say, hey, we are here, but you may be looking at a space over here. And we know someone that does the same thing here, that might be an hour, 2 hours away, that maybe North House is in a location that's not feasible for you, but we have connections in our community that we can help you get to that space, right? And that was something I was speaking to Joey earlier. I'm gonna throw Joey in here. He's not here he's here with us, but not here. And I've spoken to many individuals too, because there's different things happening in different cities. There's different businesses all over the place, and we can't all be in that space, right? We come together at networking events, but our businesses are not housed in that one space. They're housed, maybe hours away or an hour away. So we want to make sure that those connections are coming together, right? And I think you do a good job, with North House, and I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad you're representing our culture and everything here, because we needed to see individuals like yourself so they can see, hey, it can be done. And that because you're here, not only is it that you're helping the community, but you're helping the businesses in the community, whether they are BIPOC or not. Okay, I have to really stress that, because a lot of times people say, oh, it's just for Latinos. No, it's not just for Latinos. We have BIPOC businesses just in general.
Right. And one special comment I want to add is that our founders, Jeremy and Krista Carroll, they have always expressed their love for the Latino community, and they had one of their dreams is for the North House to be the hub of the Latino community. So if you're out there saying like, how do I start, or what should I do? What are my next steps? Whatever it is, whatever topic, whatever goal, whatever dream you have, just reach out. You know, there's great people, not only here in the North Loop, like you said, but in the state of Minnesota. And there's so much potential. There's so much, so many talented people, professional people too, that are within our state, that it's just a matter of taking that next step to either be at a networking event, or at least now we're fortunate enough that all of our social via email, Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah,
LinkedIn,
technology.
it travels so much. So
exactly.
Please feel free to reach out, send that text, send that DM.
That's how we're able to be here on live right today at North House.
So it's just, take that initiative, and I promise you that you will never be the same, because coming together as a community, it's very special, and we are very excited for the future of Minneapolis.
And that is great, because we are growing in the population of Latinos too, and Latino professionals. I want to really express that. I want our next generation, right, to get to know, and that's what's wonderful about North House too, is that you're bringing in community, and we're trying to bring in the next generation of Latino community and BIPOC community, right? We're trying to bring the next generation, right? Because we don't want it to die with us. We want it to continue to strive, and we want the next generation to continue to network, to see what's available, to see what's out there. And we sometimes don't realize it, but we need to continue to drive the youth to be part of these organizations, to be part of these networking events, to be part of whatever's going on as volunteers, as interns, or anything, because they're our future. They're the future of our businesses and our community, right? Growing in here. I've been in Minnesota almost 19 years. So, I come from very diverse background, from Orlando, Florida to here. So it's a big difference, right? When you come into a place here, and at first I didn't know where my stuff was at. Where's everybody? As I started connecting, like you mentioned, connecting with Latino Chamber, Latino Lead, all these different organizations, you start to find your people. You start to find your community. And as you find that, you start growing. So that's when it's really great. So I want you to give me something that you want everybody to take away with that's specific to Jose, whether it's in Spanish or English, like a quote or something that you live by, because I like when speakers do this, because it gives us a sense of normalcy with that person, because you give us something that inspires others. Like, so what is something, it could be a word, it could be a phrase, it could be anything that you do or say that really inspire those that are watching.
Wow, that's a good one. I like it. En español tengo varias, pero una de las cosas, en este caso, como GM de aquí de North House, que tiene en su casa, puedo decir, es, ¿qué les puedo decir? Que siempre lo mejor está por venir. Y sea la situación en la que estén, quiero que sepan que el mañana será mejor, y pues vivir es increíble.
Amazing.
Living
is awesome. That's what he's saying. Living is awesome. Well, my word of the year is focused.
There you go.
So I'm focused on everything that I'm doing and being intentional about it. So I want to say thank you, Jose, for being with us today at North House Live, on our first time being live at here
Yeah.
at North House, and I love it because, you know, he gave us the opportunity to come here and be live at North House to do his guest with the guest speaker series. So I want to thank everyone for watching. And if you want to continue to learn more about our different speakers, our different leaders, they are local, they are nationwide, they are global. Just keep on liking and subscribing at our YouTube channel, Valentin Consulting YouTube channel guest speaker series. And we're so happy that everyone is tuning in, and continue to get those notifications so you can see our next speaker. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Joey. Thank you, Dr. Daisy.